And welcome back. Just making myself a new pick. Fortunately, not enchanted, but whatever. Pretty sure there's a skeleton nearby, because I heard it. Doing some cleaning out of my inventory. I don't know if you guys realize this, but there is a trick to dropping stuff. If you just hover over it and hit Q, you can actually drop an item. And if you hit Shift and Q, nothing happens. Sorry, I thought I would drop the whole stack like logic, but I don't know how many people actually know that or whether or not it's common knowledge, but I just kind of noticed it. I never realized it. I'd seen people do this shit, like the dropping of it, dropping like inventory from their wow, just words just jumbled up there. That made some entertainment. I've seen people drop things from their inventory just by hovering over them, and I never understood how they did it. But then I figured it out, and it all made more sense. I don't know how many people know it. I just thought it might be interesting. If you don't, now you do. Or if you didn't, now you do, I guess. Let's get rid of that. So that I can mine some of this. Lovely yellow blocks of butter. Ooh. See, I like caves like this. Not the immense death cave part, but the caves where you can only be attacked from certain, like, two directions. They can be attacked from there or there, and that's it. Right? I have somewhat control over my environment. I enjoy that type of caving. I don't like the ones where it's like there's 9 different entrances to a chamber and you're in the middle of the chamber. I find it very unnerving. Which is funny considering I've chosen to be a dwarf persona. Logically, I should be very comfortable underground. Ooh! Well, I wasn't expecting that, but alright, I'll take it. Oh my. I'm gonna have to do some more caving. This area seems to be diamond rich. 6 diamonds. Oh yeah. Kinda wish I had silk touch. I'm gonna be silk touching everything. Well, not everything. Just anything that breaks. Because obviously silk touch is kind of redundant on ores. Like iron. Hi. How you doing? Just chilling? You wanna come across? Oh, that was a lot easier than expected. I must take fall damage at some point. So much anger and death and destruction around me. It's kind of unnerving. Oh, more gold. More everything. More lava. Beautiful. We'll mine our way backwards, I guess. Grab the lapis. Could always use lapis. We go through so much of it enchanting. Especially considering I'm trying not to break enchanted stuff. We just burn through it now. Oh, it's brutal. Also, it's a dye, conveniently. Not that I use very much. I mean, I really only need 1 sheep dyed blue. And that is another thing that we need to get into our village, is we need to get a proper sheep farm. Okay, I hear you, but I don't see anywhere you could be, unless you're behind one of these walls. Which is highly possible. Am I missing something? No. I thought there was gold down here or something. Must have been the iron I saw there. Oh no, there it was. Haha, found it. Was too far down. Okay. That reminds me. If we're finding diamonds, that would make us really low, right? We'd be in like the 12s and 16s and stuff. Yeah, we're at 17. Jeez, that gave lag when I opened that up. That was dumb. So we'll keep mining today, because we're in the middle of a very entertaining cave that, although boring at the moment, will definitely be more entertaining as I explore. Oh, hello. I poked through. Just like that. And we'll light this up. And this sort of kind of dead ends. Take some iron. Obviously, we need some more valuable resources, iron and whatnot, but we can always take coal because it prevents us from having to make charcoal, which, although is a much more efficient fuel, not itself for burning, it's the same as coal, but it's more efficient to gather because it's renewable. 100% renewable. Which is a playstyle I'd actually tinkered about, trying to figure out if it was possible. Turns out it very much is. And that playstyle, just to clarify, is a 100% renewable playstyle. I.e., you do not kill animals unless you replace them. You can only kill animals that you have bred together. So you can't, gather up like 12 chickens, kill 6, then breed. No, you got to breed them, and whatever you've bred, that number of chickens is how many you can kill. I.e., if you have 12 chickens, you breed them, you will more than likely get 6. Which means you can then kill 6 chickens. But you have to replace the chickens before you can actually kill the chickens. Does that make sense? In addition to that, there was you can only use renewable concepts, such as you can't use any block that you can't theoretically replace. So things like the special stones you can't use because you can't make that stone. You can't use gravel because you can't make gravel. And although you can make coarse dirt, you can't use it because you can't make gravel. Does that make sense? Same goes for glass. You can make glass from sand, but you can't make sand. Therefore, it's not a renewable resource. I know it, which is a funny... Ooh, hello. No, I want that. That's mine. I did not do all that mining for you. I heard more. There's gotta be more of you guys. Was that all one zombie noise? That was all from one zombie. Hi. It's just a network down here, man. I love it. And hate it all at the same time. This is a beautiful cave system, though. Once again, I've realized that the cave, or the area that we started with and settled in, has been ridiculously good for us. I mean, it's given us diamonds and whatnot in our deep mine. A chunk of them, really quite easily. That is one deep little drop, isn't it? It's given us, gave us a village that we, and by we I mean me, mishandled and ended up letting die. Hi. This is very dark up here. Just going to, a few torches about. Oh, we're at a ravine. Is this the same ravine? That's where he was. Oh, I was supposed to say, did that skeleton carry a torch with it or something? No. No. Just walked over redstone. Like a badass. It's been really good, is what I'm trying to say. It's the... Jeez. So much height and... Oh, Jesus, cave. I think this is the... That light up there, by the way, is the other cave that I found. So they're connected, which is good to know. It means there's only one cave, technically. But this is the safe fall I was talking about. I don't know if I actually spoke to you about it. But up there, it ridiculously deep drop. Usually they're only half the height. Height? Depth? I don't know what to call it. I saw him. There's so much destruction around me. My pick's about to break. I should probably make a new one. Yes, I have some already smelted. Good. But what I was saying is this area has been ridiculously good to us. And although we mismanaged, and once again by we I mean me, mismanaged the village, we also have that zombie spawner. So it had a built-in failsafe and everything. And that's the beauty of this area. It seems to be providing us everything we could possibly need. And I don't... It feels like it's more than what I would normally find. Because I'm usually ridiculously unlucky when it comes to Minecraft. Like, I'll go... there's been worlds where I've played in for months and months and never found diamonds. And I was caving like the majority of the time. I could just never find anything that went low enough. There's been worlds where I've... one of my most infamous worlds, for me anyways, is what I refer to as a circle base. Hi, buddy. It's one of my longer running worlds. I don't have it anymore, unfortunately, or else I would show it to you. I'm actually really depressed that I don't have it. But anyways, I played in it for... Well, I got the game on release, official release, and I think it was the third world I started in 1 month. Because the first world I started was literally just a trial world to familiarize myself with the controls and the basic recipes and stuff. And then the second world I tried to play, but I just couldn't. I just really couldn't. Because it was in the middle of a desert and I didn't know what to do. Was it a desert? No, it wasn't a desert. It was on an island. And I didn't want to go exploring for mainland. Because I thought I'm in an island, which means I'm probably in the middle of an ocean, which means there's probably nothing. But turns out it was just... So I gave up on it, essentially. The third one I found, I actually started out in, I guess, what now would be called a cold taiga. Essentially a snowy taiga. Back in that release, though, it was just taiga, because taiga had snow. Which is great, because I'm Canadian, and it felt very homey and stuff like that. And there was this perfect little, like, kind of like a dip in the landscape. No, I guess it was a dell, I think is the appropriate term. There's mountains essentially around 3 sides of it, and then 2 entrances to it, and then 1 big mountain, which is you spawn on the other side of the mountain. So I was literally like just a hop, skip, and a jump away from spawn. And inside that dell, I realized I actually had enough space to build my house, so I did. And then I decided to put up a low circular wall around my house. Sorry, I thought I heard something. Maybe it was the bat I heard. And I did that, but I did some terraforming and everything like that. I had specific farms for each different type of tree. Back then there was only 6, of course. Or there wasn't 6, I mean there was only 4. I had a pen for each of the 4 farmable animals. I had a dog. His name was Fisher. Because he defended me while I fished. I was very inventive with names. Oh my. Oh, we're in the ravine now. Very interesting. I have to build some more torches. Yeah, this base, long story short, this base, literally I did everything. I abandoned it for a very good reason, though. I ended up summoning Wither. That's how long that world lasted me. It lasted me until I had the Wither in the game. Oh my god, my inventory is just crammed full of crap. Okay, so I'm gonna have to do something about that. Let's do just a quick wall off. And let's deal with some of this random junk. I don't need that. Don't need that. Everything else I kind of need. Okay. We can combine this to make a stronger pick. How much is that? Oh, we don't need that. And we can drop half of that. And we can go like this. We can turn all of this into 1 or 2 stacks just by turning it into blocks. That's not how you turn that into a block, but whatever. I'm sure it'll all fit eventually. Oop. And there we go. So I was really silent there for some reason, apparently. We only have 2 of those, so that's fine. That's 1. We have 3 stacks of lapis, so we can condense that to 2. That's my standard method for knowing when to condense, is when I have 3 stacks. Oops, let's just do that. Because if you have 2 stacks, like this here, it wouldn't change. This, one of the numbers obviously we get less, but it wouldn't actually change the amount of slots it takes in your storage. Does that make sense? Ugh, of course. Okay, so let's go. This way is the ravine itself. That was luck that did not trigger. I think I should go this way just to get this end of the ravine, if you will. Oh my. Never mind. Let's go this way. There's so much. Oh, that's a skeleton. I think he saw me too. Oh, he saw me all right. Okay, nope. Let's ambush tactics. Engage. Man. Oh, dear lord. Am I attacked again? Yep. All right. Ambush tactics. Engage. I'm sorry. That's lame. Yeah, so I don't know if we're going to still be in here in the next episode. We might be. I don't know. I doubt it. I'll probably fill up my inventory and then run away. Because this cave seems like it's going to be at least a 2, maybe even 3 trip type of a system. Possibly could get away with a 2 trip if it was like fill the inventory. Oh, I got boots out of that. Protection 2 boots. I may have to wear those. Not that it's actually going to increase my protection, but just to get them out of my inventory. Type of thing. I do like that. That was another part of the renewable, by the way. I don't know if you remember. I was talking about a renewable system. Was you're not supposed to take anything that you couldn't replace. Certain byproducts, such as killing a zombie and getting his armor, was the only way to make the armor. Because you couldn't actually make or mine iron. Because you can't make an iron ore. And that's the thing. You can get iron from killing iron golems or trading with villagers or finding it in chests and stuff, but you couldn't mine iron ore because you can't replace it. Same with coal. You can't mine coal because you can't replace or make coal ore to replace it. Does that make sense? So as a result, you had to use charcoal, which was when I realized that I needed to ponder a way of making an automated charcoal maker. Does that make sense? Have trees go into a hopper, get separated somehow, or have the logs go into the hopper, have the tree saplings and stuff get collected so that you can replant. And the idea was that all you'd have to do is replant and chop, and then all of the stuff would get sorted for you, and then I'll work it out. I still want to build it because it's a very effective system when I think about it. But I think we've reached time again. Caving episodes go really quick because they're just one recording, right? It's just straight up. So honestly, we'll cut it here and we'll see what happens. I may end up still being in here for another episode. I mean, it's a nice cave. Although I need to have something else to talk about. That's the only problem with caving, is when we're doing stuff like this, we need something to talk about. And if it's not interesting to talk about, people tend to stop watching. Anyways, just go like that. Or like that, because there's just a skeleton nearby. I will see you. Oh, wait. Before we leave, can we mine this way a bit? One more. There we go. Now you can see me better. Stand over there. Then we'll take all this off. You can see the new skin. As you can see, it's brown with green. I replaced the blue shirt with a green shirt, the black pants with the brown pants, my foreground with crap in the way, and I've changed the white to blue, which for those who know me will be very obvious. Those who know gaming will recognize that green on top with brown pants and a blue scarf is very reminiscent of a certain Hylian elf. I guess he's not technically an elf, but whatever. I guess I'll see you when I see you.